Okay, is everybody ready? We'll get cracking here. Good morning, everyone. It's 8 a.m. We are reconvening after a recess of the City Council meeting last night due to the caucuses. We were required by law to conduct no city business after 6:01 p.m. We did not get through the entire agenda, so we're reconvening today at 8 a.m. to finish the council agenda. The first item on the agenda is to move back to item, we are on Channel 5 live and on YouTube as well. So hopefully you're listening at home for the rest of the city council meeting as we move forward. We'll revisit under committee reports 9.2, 9.2B, approve the implementation of the no-call, no-show policy. There was a slight error in the policy itself, and you'll see where it says a red line. Did you get a copy? Everybody have a copy of that before them? The red line policy, and the part that was changed, it says if an employee fails to report for work for 4 scheduled shifts or any for 4-year period without notifying the employee shall be deemed to have voluntarily resigned unless the employee can prove documentation and ability to contact the employer. So immediately after the 4th shift missed, the employer will send a notice to the employee by certified mail. So those are the 2 minor changes. Instead of the 3rd shift, it's the 4th shift. And so if the employee fails to work for 4 scheduled shifts during any 4-year period without notifying the employer. Okay, so those are the changes. Looking for an adoption to approve these changes before the no-show policy, no-call policy is implemented.
We'll move the updated policy.
Councilor Johnson moves to approve the updated policy. Is there support?
Support.
By Councilor Paulson. Is there any further discussion? Councilor Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. And this is language proposed by the union, if I remember properly, that they wanted this updated to this specific verbiage.
Yes, I believe that's the case. Thank you, Councilor Johnson. Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed. Motion carries. And I was remiss when in the beginning of the meeting when I had indicated that I want to make sure that we do have a quorum present. With 1 councilor absent due to work requirements. So, okay, and then now we'll move to item 10, which is the commission liaison reports. Now, does anybody on the council have a commission liaison report they need to disseminate today? Councilor Beyondich.
Thank you. We did have our planning and zoning meeting where we discussed at length the property at the 410
5th Street South.
5th Street South. And I feel the commission did a very good, very fair job on that. If Jenny would like to elaborate, that would be great. Thank you.
Thank you. And we did improve last night's council meeting, that recommendation through planning and zoning. So thank you, Councilor Beyondich. Any other commission liaison reports to come before the council today? Seeing none, we'll move to number 11, department head reports. Are there any department heads that would like to give a report this morning? We have on our in the audience our library director, Jody Grabanowski. We apologize for not getting to you last night, so thank you for coming back this morning to provide us a report. Good morning, Jody.
Good morning, everybody, on this very chilly morning. I just have some events that people should be aware of. We are doing mini golf in the library, so it starts, today it starts at 2 and it'll be done about 4. And then on Thursday and Friday, 10 to 4, come in, or Friday is only 10 to noon. Come in, and if you're a Mario Brothers fan, staff created this awesome 9-hole golf. We had some so we have some stuff that they can do in there. If you haven't seen it, just look at if you follow us on social media, check it out. You can see the video of it. Also, today is mystery game day, so it's an early out, so starting about 2:30, you can come play some mystery game. I don't know what it is. It is always a surprise. And then on Friday, We've had a big call for this. We have working with the 321 Art Studio, and they are doing 7 art sessions. You can sign up on Friday, so give the library a call at 10 o'clock at 218-748-7525, and those classes don't start until the 19th of October. Otherwise, we have mini golf through Tuesday, and then we have a mini paint and pop event a week from today, along with the regular story times. So that is all I have today.
Thank you. And if they have any questions, again, they call you at 218-748-7525.
That is correct. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jody. Any other department head reports today? See no other department heads in, but we'll go to Pam. Pam, you have something to disseminate?
Yes, Mayor. Just want to let everybody know that the upcoming presidential primary will be on Tuesday, March 5th. Voting hours are 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. All the precincts are located there. And on Saturday, City Hall will be open for absentee voting. We are conducting direct balloting for this election and all of those moving forward, so people can come in and vote and directly put their ballot into the voting machine. And those hours will be from 9 to 3 on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to recap, Tuesday, March 5th is the presidential primary, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center for voting, and then Saturday absentee voting from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thank you, Pam, for that. Jenny, did you have anything that you would like to report or disseminate today? None. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll move to council reports. We'll go to Councilor Johnson, then over to Councilor Paulson. Councilor Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to give a big shout out to Revive and the committee that put on the TEDx event last Friday evening. It was very, very well attended. Some very interesting, some topics covered, and it really showed how that our facility could be used for a very relatively formal event and still have a pretty major tournament going on. So I'm very proud of all of our staff, the volunteers from Revive and the community that helped put everything on, Raha, and all the work they do over on the other side in the rink. So just want to say thank you to all of them.
Thank you, Councilor Johnson. Any other council reports? We'll move to Councilor Paulson. Councilor Paulson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to take this time to publicly apologize for my actions after the council meeting last evening. It was not my intention to offend employees. After being targeted, picketed, and harassed, my business window was shattered. My business mailbox has been damaged. There have been things said about me. My personal cell phone number has been put out to the public. I have received hate, calls, and I got caught up in the heat of the moment. And I just want to apologize to everyone in this room and to our employees for getting caught up in the heat of a moment. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilor Paulson. Okay, any other questions or comments from the council? Any other reports that need to be given? Okay, I just have one announcement, and once again, we apologize for having to recess the council meeting and not get through the entire agenda last night. I was unaware, our staff was unaware that Tuesday was caucus night last night, and the law does not allow us to conduct any city business past 6 o'clock in the evening. And so we tried to get through the entire council agenda as quickly as we could, but we weren't able to do so. So we had to reconvene. So for all the employees that were here last night, all the citizens that wanted to speak last night, all the individuals who were concerned for whatever topic they had, were unable to speak in the public forum because we ran out of time. So I apologize for that. If you choose to want to speak, you're welcome to come to the committee of the whole meeting, which is scheduled for next Tuesday at 9 a.m. And in order to do that, we would ask that you get on the agenda under appearances. And if you're going to come under appearances, we would ask that you pick a spokesperson for your group and have one person come and speak on behalf of all. It makes it a little bit easier moving forward. So again, once again, I apologize. We apologize for not being able to finish the meeting last night. So we reconvened today after recess last night in order to finish our city business. And so there is no other business to come before the city council today. One moment, please. Okay. Our city clerk has indicated that if you want to get on the agenda for the committee of the whole meeting, please call her no later than noon tomorrow. And her telephone number is 218-748-3579. That's 218-748-3579. And so if you want to get on the agenda, please call her before noon tomorrow, and so she can post the notice in accordance with the law, the agenda for the meeting that we're having. So, Councilor Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I believe there's people who would like to speak today. We did not get to the public appearances, so I would ask that we do that this morning as well.
Yes, thank you. That was my intent to do so, Councilor Johnson. Thank you. So is there any other items that the City Council needs to discuss today? So we'll move back up to item 4 on the agenda, which is the public forum. So is there anyone in the audience that would like to address the council at this time? You're welcome to come forward. On the podium, there's a mic. Please switch it to green. And please state your name for the record, and welcome to the re-adjourned
thank you, Mayor.
reconvening of the City Council meeting.
I'm here tonight. I'm the exalted ruler of Virginia Elks,
And your name is?
Bob Henderson,
Thank you, Bob.
former city councilor.
Yes, sir.
Last Saturday, we had a community meal. It was put on in conjunction with the Eveleth Elks. We fed 115 people. Giants Ridge was involved. Their kitchen put on, they cooked the soup for us. Sandwiches were made by the Cherry, girls from Cherry at their church, put it that way. We had several people volunteer. We gave out jackets, hats, scarves, mitts, and everybody that came they were just unbelievable because everything was just like brand new. It's something that we do as Elks. It's something we're going to continue to do as Elks. In fact, we're talking about doing it again next year and hopefully even having a bigger and better event. So I just wanted to report that for good community spirit. All right?
Well, thank you, Bob. If you just stay up here just for one moment. I'm honored to be a member of the Virginia Elks. I've been a pastor exalted ruler, and went through all the stairs just like you do, and serving as the exalted ruler for the last year, and again for this next year. Elks is just like any other charitable service organization that continues to stay active and make a difference in the community, no matter who it is, whether it's the homeless, whether it's people in need, whether it's a charitable gambling contributions to a variety of organizations to make the city a better place to live and work. So on behalf of all of us, thank you. Hey, Bob. Anyone else? I'd like to speak. You're welcome to do so. Okay, seeing none, we thank you for your patience. And those of you listening at home, there's no other action to come before the council today. We will adjourn the council meeting that was recessed from last night. The time is 8:15 a.m. and we'll adjourn to the next council meeting, which is scheduled for Tuesday, March 12th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. in the chambers. And once again, if you would like to speak and didn't have a chance to do it last night, and you'd like to speak before the committee of the whole meeting, we need to give Pam a call because there's an appearance portion of that that has to be recorded. And please call her no later than noon tomorrow in order to get onto the agenda. So once again, thank you everybody for your patience and your understanding as we had to split the council meeting in 2 parts. And so we now stand adjourned. Thank you.